Hello, everyone, and welcome to Brownsburg, Indiana, CF Rourke Stadium for today's IEFA Game of the Week, brought to you by Blades Audio Video, Tony Thomas Art, and Noblesville Trophies. Today's game is between the Center Grove Junior Trojans visiting the Brownsburg Junior Bulldogs. I'm joined today by Coach Scott McCoy. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm great, Sean. Great day for football. 2 weeks in a row. We get a little spoiled here in late August with some nice weather.
This is great. A little sticky today, but not too bad.
Yeah, if you're out on the golf course like somebody I know.
Well, this morning, but I'll tell you, I won't talk about that. Let's talk about something good. All
right. Well, let's talk about these two teams.
Well, we got Brownsburg coming in after week one. They beat Carmel 19-0. They come in 1-0, first place in the standings by having no points allowed. Center Grove, a little different story. They come out a little different than usual. Had a rough go of it last week against Noblesville. Gave up a few big plays and came out on the bottom side of that deal. So interesting to see how they respond, because I do believe they are still one of the elite teams in this league.
Well, it's like we talked about last week. It's really going to be interesting now because we're going to see how teams make that jump from week one to week two. What have they done? What have they added? Now you start getting other people's tape and you start getting a little bit more tendencies. So it'll be interesting to see how they've kind of gone in, scouted the opponent, and see how their game plan comes out. I think early on it might be very interesting to see what they do early on. I suspect you might see a little bit more formation out of both teams today. I think you're going to see a little bit more formations out of Center Grove than we did last week. And I think Brownsburg is going to do the same thing just to find out where they feel like they can gain an advantage by alignment.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Brownsburg has traditionally ran the same offense for years and years and years, heavily influenced by Coach Hart and the Brownsburg High School program. We saw last week they were able to really get a rhythm going and just gain steady yards, both running the ball, passing the ball. Center Grove came out and just never really quite got anything going, scored 2 plays first series, and after that it was just kind of a struggle with it. But, you know, as coaches, like you said, you go back and you watch film of your own team to correct the mistakes that you made, because, I mean, every play is designed to work. It's always something that didn't go right, or someone blocked the wrong guy, or didn't do his assignment real well. And we'll see how the adjustments are, how they prepare for the other team to know, because now you know who their dudes are, who the guys you got to watch out for. Film tells a lot, even at this level, just so you're a little more prepared for the enemy.
Yeah, and I think that's important to know. You know, these teams exchange film, and for people that think it's just 5th and 6th grade football, it's a lot of times a lot of these kids' first introduction to film and how they can start understanding how to break down film and watch tendencies and see how they can do things better. And here we go. We're ready for kickoff.
Yeah, Center Grove won the toss and deferred, and they will kick off here. Big number 71 for Center Grove. Is that 71 or 2?
That's Bronson Grant.
Okay, that's number 72, big Bronson Grant. Kicking deep.
Coached his brother back in the day, as I mentioned last week, so I'm excited to see what they put together today. And a deep kick.
Royce Troop with the carry. He's a shifty little rascal, number 20.
Wow, great tackle in the open field there.
Big physical tackle there by 47.
Geiger.
Sammy Geiger. He goes Sammy or Samuel. What's he go by? What's his preference?
It goes by Geiger for
All right,
me.
Geiger with the very.
But you can call him Sammy.
Tackle.
You can call him Sammy. He'll answer to just about anything.
Well, big hit Geiger is what we're going to call him after that.
Well, he does have a nose for the football. I think defensively, too, they've got some things. It looks like they got a few personnel changes here defensively for Center Grove. A little different look here.
We'll see what Brownsburg comes out in. They come out in their
looks like it'd be a run down here to the bottom if I had to guess.
No.
Yep.
Pretty big hole there.
Yep.
Brownsburg's got a nice running back this year with
running back number 22.
Yeah, it's Miles Mays. Yeah, Miles.
He
Mays
had a
is
big
the
week
player.
last week. He runs the ball really well. I think as you saw him there, he gets to the hole and he does a nice job of putting that foot in the ground and accelerating. Doesn't waste a whole lot of time with wiggle. He likes to put his shoulder down and run really hard. So you got a little bit of a spread look here.
Jacoby Dowler calling the signals for Brownsburg. They're 2-by-2 this
Looks
time.
like a run again.
block was missed on the edge there, but nice cuts by Miles Mays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Handoff to Mays.
Again, missed a tackle there in the backfield. They had an opportunity. Looks like they had the edge just about sealed right there, and you saw the outside linebacker just give up that outside leverage there.
Yeah, Andres actually did a great job of defeating the block to set that edge there, and wasn't able to make the play himself, but he didn't have any fill either. Looks like we got a little shaken up here. Lucas Story for Center Grove.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough loss for Center Grove. He is one of the two corners that they have that both of them tackle really, really well.
Is this Christian Clancy? Is that the guy coming in for him right now? Or?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and I'll say this. When I see a Center Grove kid hurt, I believe him. It's very rare. We kind of tried to model ourselves after you a few years ago. And one thing about that Noblesville Center Grove game last week, which was our premier game last Friday night or Saturday night, is a very physical game, very tough game, and you didn't see the trainer on the field one time. And that's two teams that kind of don't want that to happen. So,
well, I think you're going to see the same thing here. Brownsburg takes a lot of pride in their program, and it trickles down from the top two. I was able to watch the scrimmage last night from the two high school teams. Brownsburg, Center Grove scrimmaged, and it was a physical contest in a scrimmage too. So I think you're going to kind of see a little bit here. It's going to be a lot of physical play here.
Yeah, Brownsburg's good. Coach Malloy is Coach Malloy breeds toughness. He's just kind of a tough guy.
Yep, great cut back there by Mays again.
Yeah, they're just really hitting him in between the tackles.
Yep.
You watch that. There's just a simple lead play.
Yep.
They pulled the guard. They pulled the backside guard who cleaned up the linebacker. Linebacker came in a little heavy.
Yes, they seem like, they're pretty methodical right now. They've seen some things they like out of formation here, and we'll see what happens. I bet this is probably some form of a counter coming back to the bottom here.
They're just going to keep running the ball.
ISO.
Nicely done that time. 47.
Yep.
Is that Geiger again?
Yep.
Yeah, Geiger filled really well there along with Grant.
And Keeney was there too, my man Luke Keeney.
It's a no
on
game.
the tackle. But, that's the thing that, Mays gives you that opportunity every time he touches the ball that he's not going to lose yardage by how tough he runs right now.
He's got wiggle.
Yeah, and I like it.
Not like the wiggle we got at the dinner table. He's got real wiggle.
Yeah,
2x2.
Yep.
Again, they got
a little pre-snap motion. I like this. A little counter. Yep. Great job. Get right upfield. Very good. That H-back did a nice job leading there.
Yeah, that's 33 there. Actually did a really good job there. Sam Prickle.
Right.
Just that jet counter play. It's just it's hard for at any level to not take false steps there when you want to chase that jet. It's funny because your inside backers, that's never their job anyway, but you still can't help themselves.
I think the end got just a bit upfield there too, and it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, man, he's just breaking tackles here.
Yeah,
Bonds Moore, 0 was there on the play at the point of attack. You watch him.
Right there.
He's there.
Just didn't hold on.
Didn't bring him down.
Right down. Ford comes up. Shipman comes up and cleans it up there.
Miles Moore runs very hard. He's not just shifty, he's strong. Good blocking out there again. They're staying in it. I mean, I don't think Coach Moore's
I
going to
think
change
you might see a pass here, though. Nope, little run inside.
I would hope not.
Oh, man. Boy, those young guys are flexible, aren't they? Did you see that there?
I did. He bent over backwards.
That's Andres there. He is a flexible dude.
I'd be waiting on an ambulance at this point. Mays picks up 4 again on just a simple lead play off the right side.
Yeah, it looks like right now Brownsburg's content on running the football. Let's see what happens here.
I mean, Coach Wimmer always said there's only one reason to pass, so you can run. And right now they're running, so why put it in the air?
This looks like another run formation here, too.
Yeah, they're just empty 2x2. Quarterback keeps it this time.
Keeper this time.
He's just going to have to take his losses there.
Yeah.
Very well defended by Center Grove.
Andre stayed at home outside. Dowler did a good job of just, hey, it's not there. I'm not going to try to reverse field. I'm just going to get what I can get.
3rd and 10, I think you're going to see the ball in the air probably here for the first time, but
Man, I tell you what, though, they've been pretty successful with that counter play
That's
that
what I
they
was
run,
thinking.
right?
I'd probably run
And then
counter.
put yourself in good situation on 4th down.
Maybe you get 4th and 2 or 3, and then, or if it, worst case, if it's 4th and 7 or 8, then you can throw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing run right now because Center Grove's playing those 2 safeties. This is a run set
They
here
can
for
run
them.
counter back this way. Yeah,
Or
they're going to run
jet.
it off that. Oh, they're going to stay with jet. That's
Yep.
true. Nice cut. Pretty good block
Yep.
out there by. I think that's Miles Mays. Yeah, Mays got his body just on him and just enough. If you watch 22 out of the backfield, getting out in front of that play and just gets just enough of that outside backer to allow Troop to pull.
Yep.
4th and 2, I'm sorry.
That's the tough thing about cover 2 is that extra linebacker's not down in the box to help with flow.
4th and 2 here for Brownsburg. They're going to go with 2x2 with the H-back on the left side to the wide
Yep.
side of the field.
Looks like it's going to be run back to this side.
I'd run counter. I think they're running counter. Yeah.
A run up top, though.
Yeah. Jet counter.
Handoff to Mays.
No, it wasn't Jed. They just handed the ball.
Yeah,
there
they
to
watched they faked the
Ballard.
jet motion
Yeah,
here.
fake the jet, yes. But it was a run formation there. They're kind of letting you.
There you go. Run the ball twice and pick it up. It's 1st and goal from about the 6 here for Brownsburg.
Another run formation for Brownsburg, it looks like. Yep, it is.
Good job there by Geiger.
Geiger.
He's a good
Feeling,
player.
buddy.
Really
Feeling
player.
it. Feeling it.
22 Mays.
Feeling it.
Mays has had a heavy dose of Mays right now. I think Mays has got the ball every play. I think Troop got it once on a jet. The quarterback kept it one time, Dowler, but
It doesn't get mentioned often, but, man, our fella Han was out there to lead blocking from that right tackle spot. They kind of fold him outside and let him go. He had a good lead block there.
Johnny, I talked to him before the game. I should have got a clarification on his last name.
Man.
That's 22, Eli Andrews, on a little bit of a blitz there, and he filled
Yeah.
quickly. He came in quick there, and yeah, he just shot inside there. That was just a backside B-gap blitz, and they didn't account for him.
Yeah, that end kind of widens out, forces that tackle to kind of step out because his eyes aren't on that linebacker, and Andre slips it there. That's a good call by Coach Brickley there.
I'd probably come back to that jet counter here. They've got big yards with that. And the way it's set up, they definitely can run counter back this way.
Yeah, I think they're going to run the ball here, though, for sure. Little false start down at the bottom.
Penalty on the play.
And that's a tough thing for a kid. They want to get out and they want to block so quickly that they got to understand they're so far away from the ball. You know, you just got to hold, our old saying, you got to hold your water a little bit.
Bulldogs.
That might change the play call a little bit. I'd probably still stick with that. I think they were going to run counter back this way off that jet action.
10-yard line.
But we'll see what Coach Malloy looks like. He might be changing it up. Ball's not far from the center of the field, but it's definitely more toward the right hash. I don't think Brownsburg's looking to get the edge here. I think they're looking to stay in between the tackles.
Well, I don't really – I mean, they do, but they don't. I don't think side of the field really matters a ton for Brownsburg. I think they're comfortable running the ball wherever they are on the field.
Yeah, this is definitely pass. The running back's on the opposite side.
Man, Finke and Andre smelt that one out there.
Yeah, he jumped all over that. Andres did.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a pretty good run of plays here the last 2 or 3 plays.
Oh, that tackle just missed him. You know,
That's a
that tackle's
tough
got to
block.
come running a little bit flatter. He can't go to where he is. He's got to go to where he's going.
Yeah, it's a tough block in space for one of your big guys to get out on, arguably one of Center Grove's best athletes.
Well, and that's tough for a kid at this age to block in space, period.
4th and goal. Looks like they're going to a
Handoff
cover.
to Mays.
I think they're going to call holding.
Yep, might be a holding on the edge here.
They're going to decline that. Well, that's a pretty good stand
Would
by
you
Center
decline
Grove.
it? I mean, now you've got them backed up, and it's 4th down and
It was already
a lot
4th
further.
down.
I'm saying if you back them up, it's now 4th down and a really far.
And that's going to bring a turnover on downs.
All right, we get our first look at Center Grove's offense, Brownsburg defense. Let's see how Brownsburg comes out here.
Yeah, we mentioned Big Johnny Hand last week, 16.
He's not out there right now, though.
It's not him up top.
That's 15, Evan Arnold up top.
This will be the interesting to see if Center Grove gets back to Center Grove power football. Noblesville really got into a unique defensive set against them last week. In game one, they just not ready to make a lot of adjustments. And they confused them all game with. There was always a free linebacker. I felt like running free.
Yeah, they're misaligned here. Center Grove is not aligned properly. Their wide receivers on the wrong side. I didn't think the official caught it, though.
That is the end of the first quarter. Got a scoreless game after one. We'll be right back after this break.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
All right. Being told it's got a little precipitation coming down. You're surprised I know that big word, aren't you?
That was probably the biggest word I've ever heard you say. In Tupelo, I thought they stopped at two or three syllables at most.
Yeah, don't ask me to spell it.
Okay, I won't. R-A-I-N. So Center Grove resumes possession here to start second quarter. Second and about 3 from the 21-yard line after a pretty good gain on first down.
They're actually lined up illegal here. They don't have a wide receiver on the bottom covering up the tackle. Looks like it's going to be inside run here. A little belly action.
Yeah, just for clarification, in the IEFA league, the stripers at the end of the line have to be covered by a wide receiver or tight end, and some coaches don't know that, I guess. I don't know why coaches continue. It's either a mistake by a kid lining up on the wrong side or a coach not really knowing the rules. But
I guarantee you it was the first.
Well,
all right.
They're better here.
A little offset here, a little power to the weak side action. Look for a belly on the inside run here. Yep. They kind of loaded up with a little bit of ISO, try to run belly there.
53 from Brownsburg there, just refused to be moved. 53 from Brownsburg there, refused to be moved. He really played that well. Who's that? Camden Polston. Hope his dad's feeling better.
Yeah, I was fixing to ask if you find out how Coach Polston's doing.
I have not heard. I talked to Coach Molly briefly before the game, but he was in Randy Macho Man Savage mode down there, so I kept my distance, you know what I mean?
Looks like Brownsburg's in a 5-2 look here.
Yeah, and they'll overload the strong sides what they did last year.
We're unbalanced here again, another illegal formation, but they are not calling it.
Gain of a couple. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. This is the times when you're Coach Malloy and you watch film later and you realize they were illegal time after time.
Right.
And you never said anything.
Well, I think that's important to have a coach up top to be able to kind of help guide you down that path. All right.
They're good here.
I bet we get a buck sweep action here. No, just straight ISO here.
It's Andres on the carry out the right side.
Yep. That's the play they scored on last week. They felt pretty comfortable there last week. That seemed to be the play they scored on.
I think they're having a little more difficult time getting those holes opened up with that 50 front.
Well, it helps that linebacker when you do that move to there. That linebacker can run pretty well, so maybe they feel a little bit better about that run back.
4th and 5.
Might see a little odd set here. Almost a boot action here.
I think they're going to call a hold on Geiger out there in the open field. I think he reached out a little bit with his hands.
Mr. Crafty himself, Graham Alvey there at quarterback.
The problem is the referee that called that threw that flag is supposed to get that line spot. I think the quarterback got a first down, which matters. They didn't get a spot. That's what the Brownsburg coaches are asking. I was looking right at that going, well, where's the spot? Because if he got it, then, yeah, we're taking the penalty. But if he didn't get it, then, no, we're not taking the penalty.
Well, I think it was obvious it was first down, and I think that's kind of what that official was saying. That,
Was it?
yeah, I mean, the official at the bottom marked it where it was, or he looked at where it was, and he's like, this is a no-brainer, it's fourth down.
They're going to back him up, make it 4th and about 15.
Hold up, man.
That is frustrating as coaches these days. I'll tell you, it's hard to find referees, and we can complain and whine, but there's just not enough guys that want to do it.
Well, I thought they did the right thing. It's not.
If it was clearly a first down, yeah. It's funny. You think the referee did the right thing when you're up here. You didn't think that when you were on the sidelines. Bombs away.
Alvey caught to Shipman. Long pass.
I don't see any flags on the field.
None. 4th down and 15.
How about Center?
Why not throw it long for a bomb?
Center Grove with a 70-yard pass play.
Yeah, here we go. Replay again. Alvey throws it out there to Shipman, and Shipman gets in the open field, and he is gone.
It was a great throw, great catch, and really good elusiveness.
Well, that corner from Brownsburg looked like he got lost, didn't realize that Center Grove would throw a 9 route on him, and he did, and off they go.
That's
going for 2 here.
It's a big momentum shifter. Yeah, they are going for 2.
What do you think here?
Crisscross.
Yes, sir. That's what I would think.
That's in our league in the IEFA. If you go from the 5-yard line,
it's not. They're going to run doubles here, so look for jet or some
maybe jet
action out of jet, maybe. Never got the ball. You got to go there when you get jet. You got to go.
I think that was just straight jet. I think they were going to run it. I didn't see the wing going out like he was going to try to catch it.
I missed the action.
Well, that's going to make it 6-0.
Yep.
Big play, big momentum changer. We'll see how Brownsburg responds. They moved the ball well the first drive, just didn't finish. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, Brownsburg did everything they were supposed to do except one play, and that one play, Center Grove made them pay for it. About a 65-yard pass play, I believe, 70-yard pass play.
Yeah, it was something like that. They were down around the 30.
Yep. A great ball. Man, Alvey put that thing to the outside and threw the ball really, really well.
It was nice. Shipman had some wheels. Well, we're going to, again, see how Center Grove responds. As I was saying earlier in our league, you can go from the 5-yard line. You can kick it or run it for 2, or you go from the 3 and kick it or run it for 1 point. Just if anybody's at home doesn't know the rules. I'll say last week, Coach, we had got the numbers back. Jim said we had over 3,000 viewers last Saturday for these games, I believe, which is pretty awesome. What do we do? What do they do in a normal high school Friday night game? Jim Walford, who's our.
Depends on which high school. Noblesville, we usually get 20, 2,200. Westfield, it's about 15.
Really. All right, Jim Walford's our producer extraordinaire, does all the work for Hamilton County TV. It's his program, and he says a good high school game will get between 2,200 to 3,200 depending on the school.
Next week there will be some views. Westfield at Center Grove next week, I believe.
In
high school, week 1.
I don't know who's covering that one. Probably Center Grove TV.
Yep.
Next week we got Westfield Junior Shamrocks at the Noblesville Grinders. So
that'll be a game.
That'll be a game too. Noblesville. This is from score updates real quick.
Yeah, let's go through the league with the scores we have. We have 2 scores right now. Ben Davis won 26-0 over HSC. Noblesville won 14-0 over Carmel today. That Carmel defense, even though they gave up a few points last week to Brownsburg, man, I thought the first 3 quarters they played really, really well.
Yeah, they were tough, and I think, Noblesville scored twice. Brownsburg only scored 3 times on them. Coach over there gets that offense squared away, which he's a little behind trying to, with a lot of players missing. We'll see how the offense catches up. Carmel could be a problem here by the middle to end of the season. That was just a simple run and play again.
Yep, absolutely. Center Grove playing a little game there with stunts there, walking one of the safeties down, blitzing him back inside.
Center Grove seems to be a little more comfortable. Our linebackers are really flowing well.
Brownsburg. That's
Geiger again.
they go 2 by 2, and that's a heavy run formation for them because they like to spread everybody out and try to get the linebackers to spread out and then run back underneath it.
And they took advantage. Zero was showing blitz there and got washed out pretty good. And Mays just took it hard off the left side. And Geiger's been in on a lot of plays.
Yep.
They look like they're more in a true 4-3 this year.
Yeah, we're going to stay. They're staying in a cover 2 here. This is a heavy run formation for Brownsburg here. And when you don't have that extra linebacker in there for support, it's tough getting that first down.
Mays picks up about 4, just enough for a first down.
Yeah.
Brownsburg's been able to get 3 to 5 yards at will almost here.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough blocking, and boy, Nolan Shipman's a player, and he comes flying in there like a missile.
All right, here we go again.
Still in 2 by 2.
Yep.
No H-back.
Oh, they changed it up formation-wise right here. Oh, man. Well, they not changed it up. They broke tendency right there. They went and threw the ball there. They broke tendency a little bit there. That was smart on their part, and they just missed it. Shipman was there for Center Grove.
Yeah, I think if Troop just runs his route there, he might run right under that ball. But kids at this level tend to want to stop and turn around and things.
Mm-hmm.
But Shipman was coming hard, but there was an opening there.
Dowler threw a pretty good ball there, too.
He really did. That was nice. I think what Malloy will find out, they can probably run a combo with a hitch on the outside and run a kind of a corner route there. They might have a little more room.
Look for a run back down here on the bottom. Yep.
Sure enough.
Yep. You got.
Handoff to Mays.
Oh, man.
Boy, he's shifty, but there was a big hole there.
Yeah, it was.
No
Yes, it
flags.
was.
No flags on the play.
It's run formation for them, and, it's tough. It looks like a flag is on the play, though.
That is a
No flag.
It dropped out of his
fell out of the pocket. Yep. Man, Mays just sat in there. The other thing that's impressive about Mays is he's patient, and what I mean by that is he's kind of got it in kind of the fourth gear as the linemen are running, setting his blocks, and when that hole opens, it's like he hits fifth and sixth gear, and he's gone.
Yeah, he goes from 0 to 60 immediately. Brownsburg's going to go from 1 here with a 6-6 ball game, which makes sense.
Okay, what do we got here, Sean?
You only need 3 yards. I'd come back with counter. I'd have a hard time doing anything crazy throwing the ball. But credit to Brownsburg on that counter play. If you watch it, their H-back and their backside guard both pull across, and there's a kick-out pull and a lead pull, and they're blocking that really, really beautifully right now.
Yeah, they are. Oh, it is pass.
They're trying to
he fell.
They're trying to hit the H-back.
He fell. Nice tackle on the play by number 1, Leighton Ray. Great tackle. Great open field tackle. Keeping that ball game even there. That's a big play. Big play.
As coaches, sometimes we fall in love with an extra point play thinking we have to pull out a whole new playbook at times. And I was guilty of that a lot myself. And there are things maybe you'll run there because the risk-reward's a little different.
Yeah, Noblesville last week seemed to do pretty good with it. They showed some things on the goal line that they hadn't shown the rest of the game, and it bode well for them last week.
Yeah, they run that little jet out of the tight trips and then leaving the linebackers were vacating the middle.
Right.
Again,
right.
I found, and you may be able to clear this up, in all my years of coaching youth football, about 20 years, defensively, the hardest players to find were the inside backers that really knew how to get their eyes right and then get their trigger right and fill those windows.
Well, for us, kind of our whole mantra that we had when we were running was we always wanted to find 4th, 5th grade linebackers. That was really critical for us. Not that they always matured into the linebacker but at least we had we usually had a pretty good hit rate on returning inside linebackers. For instance, a.k.a. Geiger here. He's a returning linebacker from last year, an inside backer, and it really helps tremendously having a kid that you can coach tendencies and reads for 2 years.
Did he play behind Luke Cherry last year?
No, he started last year.
Or did he start last year?
Yeah.
You feel like
Sammy Geiger started last year.
You feel like you're a man among boys coming back for that second year already starting.
Well, he has a lot of confidence, right?
Big kick.
Wow.
Big kick.
Long kick. Uh-oh.
Shipman.
Don't fall on it. Pick it up. There you go. And that's why, folks, there's an onside kick.
Shipman just picked it up, found a gap. Troops
Oh,
got
my
him.
goodness.
Troops got him.
Oh, he missed him. He missed him. He missed him. Here we go, back to the replay. Man, how heady is that of Shipman not to fall on the ball? A lot of kids panic.
Most kids would panic right there. That's you called it all the way. Troop caught him. Troop is fast as can be there, but
Yeah.
Shipman's a pretty strong athlete. Well, that's two touchdowns over 70 yards for the Center Grove.
Big
Junior
plays, man.
Trojans.
Big plays.
This is going to be a heck of a game. This has been a heck of a game so far.
I mean, we still got 3 minutes to play.
You got two pretty good football teams. I think just seeing what I've seen in the first week and a half here is the IEFA is as wide open as it's ever been, I believe, for somebody to step up and win this thing. They're lined up in their tight wing.
Counter crisscross maybe. Nope, pass.
Little backside.
Yeah, threw it to the back shoulder, though. I mean, the outside shoulder away from the defender. Great throw.
Well, after that touchdown, that was a Noblesville Trophies touchdown, by the way. We've missed 3 of them. For all your trophy needs, plaques, anything you need, go to noblesvilletrophies.com. They will hook you up. Again, we bought trophies for the league the last couple of years. I bought trophies for about everything. I got a little trophy that travels in our office for the golf scramble. It's not on our side right now. My son let me down
I was fixing to say, I don't think it's sitting on your desk if I had to guess.
I think Jim made us a trophy for our family does an NCAA pool. We had a Blades NCAA pool trophy made up. Anything you need, call over there at Noblesville Trophies. They'll hook you right up. Well,
they're pretty good folks over there. They're running a special like we talked about last week. They got an abundance of Sean Blade bobbleheads over there, so
very top heavy, just like me.
Exactly.
Well, 12-6, Coach. What are you thinking if you're Brownsburg right here?
Personally, you shouldn't panic. I mean, you proved that you could move the ball right now. You just stay with what you got. Don't turn the ball over here in the last 3 minutes, and just keep running what you run.
And you got to think this is, again, as a coach, 3 minutes to go. We're getting the ball. Now, Brownsburg received the opening toss, so you put that in the back of your mind. Well, Center Grove's going to receive the ball at the start of the third quarter.
Correct.
9-minute quarters, which are still an eternity compared to middle school, but there's still.
Don't get me started on that.
There's still
don't get me started.
Very limited possessions at our level.
Don't get me started on that.
I coached 7th and 8th grade, and I couldn't believe that our third grade teams play longer quarters than our 7th grade teams.
Isn't that a shame?
I don't understand it.
Isn't that a shame?
Not enough time to get kids good reps.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brownsburg Center Grove's kicking it off. We got Troop back, and
I think he missed it. That's the downside as you get great field position.
Jonathan Douglas, very, very smart, falls on that ball.
But, you do eliminate the run back on that, though.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather line up and be able to play defense than to kick the ball deep to kid in space at this age.
I saw enough kids run the ball back against us over the years. I started stealing a page from your playbook, and it's onside, onside, onside. Because at worst, you're going to get the ball somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
And even a good deep kick, a lot of times the ball's maybe at the 35 or 40. So it's a risk-reward thing. And,
man, just missed him in the backfield. Man, is he running hard.
He's strong.
Yep.
It's like you said also, one onside kick a game changes everything.
It does.
One possession. Yeah, linebacker blitzed. That's 0.
He came down from the safety spot.
More blitz. He was in the right spot. Didn't make the play.
Man, May's a tough kid to come down, man. He is a tough kid to bring down.
We teach him come to bounce, get your pads
on him.
Like
pass here. Or jet.
That's Troop.
Oh, my goodness.
This is Troop, too, who we saw his explosiveness. Wow.
And, don't panic, right? Just come back and run your stuff here. But this is what we didn't see last week from Brownsburg. That we talked about this. Here they come running that they've not shown that a ton. Maybe Coach Malloy had it held in his pocket for him, but, man, that's a great look there.
They're crisp and they look good. You remember Rocky? Remember that scene where Burgess Meredith had Rocky try to catch that chicken out there in that alley? That's what I feel like trying to get a hold of Royce Troop would be like. I don't think I could get a hold of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Here comes counter. See, they set it up, set it up.
Yep. Hey, fall forward for 3.
I think that's Geiger again. Clock's ticking. It's about a minute and a half now, so Brownsburg may start using timeouts, and they just did. All right, so with about a minute and a half, Brownsburg's threatening to score again down inside at the 26-yard line.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's talk about another one of our sponsors here. Tony Thomas, Art, who we talked about last week. Tony's a friend of ours and actually lives down in Monroe, Louisiana, and he's an artist. He paints some beautiful pictures. I got on him this week because I'd heard the web traffic on his website was up 27% after our games, which is a big deal for him. He's an artist, which, can be good, can be bad, and he's very talented. If y'all go look at his website, look it up.
I went last week and put a little plug in. It's really nice because he gives you a lot of options. You can either do a print, you can do some canvas wrap, you can get things framed, but it is just absolutely beautiful. I think one of the ones that I enjoyed most showed a kid, a young boy walking as if the Red Sea was parted, reaching out, touching the water. Oh, man, that one that's a phenomenal. If you get a chance, even if you're not interested, go to the website, take a look at it. I promise you, you will come back just amazed. And then he has some very different paintings of magnolias, which is the state flower of Mississippi, the great state of Mississippi, right? And has just some beautiful, beautiful different paintings and artwork. Not everything is a painting. Some of it can be a print. Some of it can be on canvas. So.
Yeah, look him up. Very talented. Very, very, very good guy.
Oh, QB counter.
Oh, 72.
Oh, my goodness.
Bronson Grant said, nope, not
today.
Bronson
said, Man, he read that. He did a really, really good job there. Look, oh, man, stay flat down. Got separation, stay flat, and just ran right down the line of scrimmage. Kudos to Brownsburg. They hadn't shown that. QB counter.
That was nice. 3rd and 8.
Yep. Look for a pass here or outside run.
Incomplete. Clock will stop.
Yep.
It's going to bring up about a 4th and 8.
A minute and 3. Man, what a game we got going on here.
This is something. Noblesville, or Brownsburg, rather, is going through a lot of construction. They're excited next year. They've already signed on to host the Kickoff Classic next year because all this construction will be done and the facilities will be built, and they're excited about everything they've got out here. Coach Hart sits on the board with us. Great man, really doing a good job running this program for years and years, and they're excited to host next year, and we're looking forward to getting back here. I remember when they first put this turf in, it was the best turf in the state. Everybody raved, and I think they're already ready to replace it. It's when you get old, things like that happen.
Oh, man. That just looked like a little bit of just a desperation play. There were 3 Center Grove players around them on that play.
Well, that'll turn the ball over. Drive kind of sputtered on Brownsburg, but, man, they got to be happy with the way they've moved the ball here. Center Grove has been big plays.
Well, they kind of had a feeling that was pass there. They had Alvey back at safety, the quarterback, so they kind of felt like that was pass there. So that was a great job by Coach Brickley switching that personnel out there.
Well, see if Center Grove chooses to do anything. I expect they'll just run a play or two and see if they can find some open field. Well, they're getting the ball to start the second half.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That weighs into your thought, right?
Good point. Yep. Maybe just, well, down. There's down for the first time. That looked good, too. Geiger's just got to get his head up just a little bit. I think the line did a nice job kicking out on there.
That's probably my favorite
97
play.
Waters. 97 Waters did a good job blocking there and getting upfield, too.
Clock's down to about 30 seconds, 2nd and 5. Again, even if they don't get anything here, they're kind of learning, okay, well, down got us a little something.
Exactly. Here it comes, counter crisscross.
It's there.
It's Shipman. Nope, that's Ray there.
15 seconds. Center Grove, the clock stopping on the chains move. Center Grove might take a timeout. I don't see a signal yet. Yeah, Shipman on that counter crisscross.
Oh, that was Ray. That was Ray.
Is that Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, yes, sir.
That was Ray on that.
Clock's running. Center Grove has
looks like they're going to
have 3 timeouts left.
Looks like they're going to be content with just going in.
Well, they're getting the ball.
they get it off, they get it off. If not, that's
They're
fine too.
not gonna get it off.
Yeah, they want to run it here.
Okay, Coach Moore does take his last time out.
They want to run it here. So, okay, so Shipman's down here at receiver. So it'll be interesting to see what we get here from a play. I wonder if they'll go back to Shipman again on the pass play.
I'm not certain, but I think I see some raindrops. Yeah, I
believe
do.
believe you were right.
A little bit of rain coming. I was watching the Cubbies games on the way in, and it just out of nowhere started pouring.
Little bit of rain.
It was raining on us pretty good on the way over here. It rained really, really well, really hard on the way over here.
A score update. Westfield defeated Pike today 28-7, so Westfield moves to 1-1.
Boy, this is a different change here for thinking what our thoughts are. You may lose the TV, but we'll stay here and kind of give you a play-by-play if we can, if we lose TV, just because it's outside right now. So 7 seconds on the clock.
Center Grove
Trojans with the ball.
Center Grove's running a final play here.
Yep.
They're just going to run a stretch.
Yep.
Great block by Geiger. Holy cow, he buried a kid out there.
Geiger got it done, didn't he?
He got it done. That's going to bring us to halftime. We'll see you guys start the second half. Hopefully it won't be raining sideways and we can get our equipment safe. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Sounds like a plan.
Score.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're about to start half number 2, quarter 3 here in Brownsburg, and we got us a game. Center Grove up 12-6. Center Grove scored. The first time they scored was off of a kickoff. Shipman runs it back to the kick on a kickoff.
Long pass, actually. Was the
And
first
then,
touchdown.
the first one was the long pass. Sorry, that's right. Long pass on the first one.
4th and 15.
4th down 15. Alvey throws a 9 route or go route to Shipman, who just takes off and just goes. Brownsburg answers, comes back, runs the ball, moves the ball down the field, score, kicks off to Center Grove in a 6-6 tie. Shipman then, ball goes over their head. He has a lot of poise. He doesn't just fall on the ball. He gathers the ball, and then he's up the right side, and he's gone. Troop almost caught him, but he got in, and that puts us where we are right now, 12-6 Center Grove. I know you're really dialed up and into this Cubs game you got going on here, but we got us a barn burner of a football game.
We do. It's been a
And
good
we had
one,
a special guest at halftime.
We did. Luke Cherry. We tried to get him to interview, and he started shaking at the knees.
I know.
I wish he'd have been that cowardice last year when we played y'all.
You should have put some headsets on your opponents, and he would have ran the other way. I ain't seen Cherry move that fast in a long time.
Cubs won. All right, I can move on now. Yeah, that's
Luke got out of here quicker than he gets to the line of scrimmage running belly when we told him we were going to interview him.
Yeah, we were at 0.2 seconds that time. He brought it. But, I think Brownsburg has outgained Center Grove. Center Grove's had 2 big plays. So one big pass play and then a kickoff return. Brownsburg's consistently moved the ball. It's got to finish drives. But, Center Grove's got to be happy here after last week, kind of probably questioning themselves, down there wondering, gosh, what happened? But, they've responded well.
They have played really, really well. They've come back and done what they needed to do. They're showing some different formations, and man, they have won the big play battle here for sure. And that's the difference in this ball game.
It is, and honestly, Center Grove's been very consistent in getting yards on belly and things. There's a couple penalties have cost drives, and, you get a 10-yard penalty at this level. That's a lot.
Yep. So Center Grove deferred. They'll get the ball here to start the second half. By the looks of things, it looks like Brownsburg's going to kick a little bit of an onside here. They're not going to get the opportunity to put it back in Shipman's hands.
They are not kicking at the floor.
If anybody watches film, Shipman better know that he's not going to get kicked to very often moving forward.
I'd be kicking this right over to Coach Bennett over there.
The new look, Coach Bennett. He's got him a new hairdo.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. I thought maybe he got arrested or something.
Yeah. Oh, man, they did kick it deep to Shipman.
They did, and here he goes
Oh,
again.
man, here he goes again. All he's got to do is get a seam, and, man.
They covered it much better that time.
They did. I
think that's Troop up top broke down and caused him to stumble at his guys catch up.
But, boy, how scary is Shipman when he gets that ball in his hands back there.
Yeah, he's something. And you're right. At this level, to have multiple layered kickoff coverage isn't happening. They're all running down, like it's a civil war, and you can break one line of that defense and you're gone.
Yep, for sure. So let's see what happens here. Let's see. Brownsburg's coming back out, staying in that 50 look here.
Yes, sir, they are. 0 was in the huddle and then left the huddle to come on. That was an illegal huddle. Not calling a lot of that stuff today, I guess, though, are we?
No, we are not. So here we go. We're running off tackle here. Oh, man, just upfield.
Andres.
And here we go. Andre seemed to find the gap there and got in there. Man, nice blocking there. Beautiful blocking.
Were they unbalanced there, or they just here comes a replay?
Nope, they're not. They're just running this out of traditional 100 to 900. They just wash that. They just wash hand down inside as he shot the inside gap. They just kept pushing him, and that puts a lot of stress on number 4, Zion Bester, out there by himself.
Tight
this
left,
is a little bit,
right.
yeah. No, they're in an unbalanced look here. They're running belly with a heavy backfield look, and what I mean by that is they put the halfback and the wingback on the same side.
Geiger's able to pick that up. Again, this 50 defense is tough to block if you got guys that can hold their ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Geiger kept his feet moving, got hit kind of in the backfield, kept his feet moving, and was able to squirt free for the first down. This is now where I think this plays into Center Grove's favor. They have the lead here, and they don't have to feel like they're doing it. So this is a new look here. This is man.
They're illegal up top though. There's no
they're
X.
not. They're lined up wrong.
That's illegal.
Yep, they're lined up wrong. They're lined up wrong. But these officials are not calling it.
Yeah, we got to get with our director of officials, make sure these guys know these rules.
That's all right. We got.
Rob Toll does a great job for this league, and when he's
Man,
out
not
here,
an easy job, boy.
No, not at all.
Not an easy job.
I think when he watches and sees things that should be taken care of, it frustrates him. But he just tries to work on it.
The good thing is he listens and he helps take care of things.
They're again in an illegal formation here up top.
No, they're oh yeah, they are illegal, aren't they? Man, running. They're in their their unbalanced set here.
Good run by 22 there. Very nice run.
I'm a little shocked. Brownsburg, with the coach up in the box, isn't noticing this.
Yeah. Well, they're going to notice it when they watch film after.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Again, it's not affecting. Don't get us wrong. It's not affecting that play because if the X is up top instead of down below, they're not going to change any alignments. It's going to be the same guys. But
it just helps when you prepare for things where they should and shouldn't be.
This is more traditional here.
Yep. Looks like they're going to run off tackle here.
They've made some good adjustments.
Yes, they have. Yep.
Pick up about 9 for Andres. We'll bring up
You're going to get a heavy dose of Geiger and Andres, I would imagine.
Yeah, they're not pulling that. I don't think it's hard to run buck sweep against that 50.
Yep.
It's hard to pull anybody against that 50, but they ran down earlier and it was effective.
Yep, that is true. It helps. You got Alvey, who's a returning guy, is trying to get Shipman in the right spot.
I think the X has just been going in the wrong spot.
I
don't
agree.
think it's illegal.
I agree.
Intentionally illegal.
I agree. It's his first year in the IEFA with Shipman, and he moved in. He's a new kid that's moved in to the community, and so he's not quite familiar with the formations.
That's a big play there to go from 2nd and 1 to 2nd and 6. This drive's very, very important. This is where you would have loved to come out here and put together a 9 or 10 minute drive and score, because they score here and it's a 2-possession
Shipman's
game.
in at wing now.
Yeah, and this is the right formation.
Oh yeah, counter crisscross with Shipman here.
There's a pretty big hold there up front. They did not get called.
They did not see it. I saw it too. Big Tasty in there.
Big Tasty, big tackled somebody there. Watch 99 there at the left tackle position. Yeah, that's
3rd down and 2. Definitely 2-play territory. Don't know if you know that or not.
for you guys. I think you're in field goal range. I think Center Grove might just throw it on through there. Gonna go tight right, wing left. Kind of heavy. This is set up for a tall
belly.
belly this
it's
way.
belly down at the bottom is what they're going to run right there. Oh, had a little bit of movement.
Yeah. There's been a lot of flinching, a lot of leaning I noticed with Center Grove, but I never was enough to where I'd say I'd call that. I didn't see that one. Had to have been a little bit of leaning.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get a peek at that again.
It might be the wing. I don't even know who's leaning there. But
yeah. I didn't catch it.
I noticed it earlier. I didn't see it that time, though. Again, 3rd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 7.
Yep. And, you know, here's the critical thing. Not that you don't have enough time, but the clock is running. Maintaining possession, limiting the other team with possessions.
It's 3rd down.
Let's see what happens here. You know, this is interesting. Man, what are they doing here? Somebody, I guarantee you, somebody's picking up their hand or moving.
Coach Moore is risking getting flagged here.
He's just asking what. He's just asking what it is.
Well, you're always suspicious when the judge, when the line judge on the other team's sideline is calling things, because they're helping him. But, you know.
Oh, it's on the center. They're calling it on the center.
Ooh.
They're calling it on the center, moving the ball. That's my man Bishop.
Bulldog fans on your feet.
Borderline.
Oh, man. And they shot the gap there. Great play there on the defense line.
58.
Yeah.
58,
Jason Sherrill just slanted and blew that play
Man,
up.
he looked good there, yep. He grabbed a hold of the guy, and he slanted or moved exactly where he needed to. Shipman out at wide receiver? You betcha.
That's a big momentum shifter here. Troop needs to put his mouthpiece in his mouth.
I think I don't know if he does. Yeah.
That's a chin strap.
Oh, it's a double. Woo. Man.
They dropped back more. Earlier,
Yeah.
Earlier they stayed in cover 3 there. I believe they went to cover 4 that time. And,
No, they were still, I think, a little. Yeah, they look like they're in 4 here.
Yeah, they are. They had quarters.
Shipman runs a nice route, though. He runs a little stutter right here. Look, boom, got him to come up and just out. I mean, man, it's 5th and 6th grade. It's tough to throw the ball on a rope for a 6th grader.
Yeah.
You know,
this is where, if I could advise Coach Moore here, he's losing his mind over there. He's having a hard time gathering it. At this point, you got to let it go.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
you
but
gotta get to
you're
the next
passionate.
play.
You want to
Yeah.
see your kid. You
It's
you
tough.
want your
I've been
kids
there.
to see you fight a little bit for them too. So, oh man, a little counter here.
I've been tossed from games, and I regret it. I'm not saying he's wrong either, but, man, it's just tough to gather it together and just keep moving.
Well, he's been on the high school sideline for years, and he knows probably about what he can do and what he can't do. So he's, oh man, they are. Seems like they're running some things that are a little bit slower to develop and letting Center Grove run, and then try to counter that with just letting.
Yeah, that was kind of their
May.
version of down. They were trying to do a play side guard kick out, and it just didn't quite hit.
Yep. Okay, we got trips with the H. Look for run back to the top of the screen to the wide side. There we go.
Mays busted. That's up 7 or 8.
Yep.
You know, going back one more time to that series there that they kept calling the center fractions. In our level, we really appreciate it, especially early in the season. If you tell a kid, hey, you're doing this, if you do it again, we're going to start calling it. That's better because we're trying to develop football players here, not necessarily. It's just wins and losses, although we do have a very competitive league. But you'd like to see a kid coached up there. So at least you know what's going on and you can try to fix it.
Right.
And that might be Coach Moore's argument. And he wanted a measurement there and didn't get it.
Sometimes, I don't know what. We didn't have any last week. Sometimes it's like, man, what's wrong with running that?
I think
with
maybe
the measurement.
Maybe the officials already got their steps in.
Yeah.
Geiger blew that play up.
Oh, that was Andres in early, grabbed a hold of him, and Geiger cleaned it up. This is that little quarterback counter again that they got going.
It's a nice design play.
94, Alty does a nice job taking on the block there and keeping his outside arm free.
It's just that split-second difference of the time of Mays hitting that where the quarterback selling the fake and hitting it. That's a big difference. Here comes Troop on the jet, coming back with counter. Man.
If he just plants and turns back to the
middle of the
field, man, he could still be running.
Yeah, there was a huge hole there. Andres is a little slow to get up.
He's getting up.
Yeah, that was a great play by him because honestly, that play was going to be gone. There was no one left.
Yep. And here it is again. They're back in 3rd down, and let's see if they move out of this cover 2. They're going to stick with this cover 2 here, and they're going to run the ball up to the top of the screen here.
I believe so.
Oh man, got him to jump.
We got a penalty on the play.
Now it moves it to. Is it 3rd down or 4th?
It was 3rd down and 6. Now it's 3rd and 1. The chain guy thinks they're going to get a 7-yard penalty, I guess, over there. He's flipping it to 1st down. It's going to be up about a 3rd and 2.
Yep. see what we get here.
Looks like the same running formation.
Yep.
Going to run off the left side, I think.
No, I think we're going to come back down here to the bottom. Yep.
Just counter.
Yep. See there?
Run up the middle, Mays.
You're calling targeting.
Got a penalty on the play.
What?
He's calling targeting. Or face mask. He's calling face mask.
Got a
Okay.
face mask on the
Let's
defense.
see it here if we can see this replay.
I seen him punch his head, and I was trying to figure that out.
I don't know if we can see the replay here.
Yeah, here we go.
See if we can see it right here. Be right after he breaks the tackle. Right.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Right. I don't know if he held it or if he just came down over the face. But I think either way, I don't think you have to hold it. I think you.
Definitely was probably just the 5-yard
Yep.
variety or whatever.
Here we go. Run again down here to the bottom. No, they're taking it up top to run.
There's a whistle before the snap.
Another flag on the play.
Where's the flag?
False start.
Offense.
Coach is out of the box there. It's going to be a 1st and 15. That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
In the third quarter,
Yeah, they're
man,
gonna
we
let
got
it
us a
run.
game here.
End of the third quarter with Brownsburg driving. We got a score of
12 to 6.
Center Grove up. Enjoy this message. We'll be right back.
The score is the Junior Trojans 12.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
All right, we are back. Just real quick, want to bring up our sponsor. I don't know if you know this crew, Blades AV. Do you know those guys?
I've heard of them. I like those guys a lot. We've been blessed to be in business for 20 years in Central Indiana. I was thinking about it, talking over with my wife last night as we were heading to the Noblesville game, and I got a call from HSC.
She wants to be seen out in public with you?
Occasionally.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
didn't mean to interrupt you.
And the HSC is having an issue with an operator issue with their sound system. We got them squared away over the phone. But I got to thinking how blessed we are that we've now got new sound systems in HSC, Avon, Noblesville, Fishers, and we just finished Franklin Central this week. We've been blessed to do a lot of sound systems throughout the state of Indiana and athletics and a lot of gymnasiums. And it's just kind of nice to think about where we came from to having that kind of an impact where we –
and acoustical treatments, too.
Oh, we can do acoustical treatments, Got a video all down at Jim's studio. We've been blessed. God's been good, and we're very thankful to have the great customers we have and the great team we have over at Blades AV. Here we go.
Heavy run again.
1st and 15.
So Center Grove is slanting hard now. They were slanting that way.
Well, that worked out pretty good there.
Big Tasty in the middle there. Seeing 99 really loop around the outside. There's 3 guys trying to block him.
I think when that 3-tech is seeing that guard pull away, he's trying to get in his pocket and
There's
blow that play up.
There's nothing better than looking down the DT and seeing his shirt all kind of mangled up a little bit, and he's just standing there, and he's got a little bit of that midsection showing.
2nd 14. Try to get the edge. Ain't nothing doing there.
Not at all.
Center Grove's defense seems to be just a little faster right now.
They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. Coach Brickley seems like he's got them dialed in, ready to go here.
Yeah, that was 94 there. That's Ezra Alte. Ezra Alte. He was he played very passionately there. Defeated the block and got in the backfield and messed some things up.
Alte, for his size, can run really well. He's I got to give him a little shout out here. He's a big Florida State fan. Look for a little twist here. They moved the DTs outside and put the DNs inside, so we're going to get some looping action here. I hope they don't get caught with a counter here. That could not be good if they get caught in counter trying to loop here.
I think they're thinking pass, and maybe there's a little pressure on it.
Yeah, absolute. They're playing, looks like
Mays just having a little shoe trouble here is the only thing going on. There's
Yeah, they don't want him out of the game.
timeout on the field. What's you got going on there, Mays? Brownsburg's yelling, and it's their own player that's having the issue.
No, I think it's. I think we're picking up the opposite sideline.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're giving him a lot of time for this equipment timeout. Not sure exactly what he's doing down there. I think he's got a combination on his shoestrings or something. 3rd and 7?
Third and 17, buddy.
I didn't finish. Here we go.
Got a little loop stunt. There we go. Oh,
Nice
Pass
little.
is complete.
and
There's a holding call.
Holding call there.
Yeah, that's definite holding. That's in the vicinity.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh no!
Quarterback.
What?
Can we see that again?
We just did. It looked like he threw it right as he was.
He says he hit him in the head.
Well, he did throw his hands up.
Here it is again.
I don't see. Yeah, it might have on his way down. Looked like he was trying to bat the ball down.
Is that a penalty? Or are we getting confused with the NFL here?
It's a good question.
Gonna bring up a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Controversy here at Rourke Stadium.
Okay, looks like just box only, so we're inside the 10. Yes, sir. We're on the 7-yard line here.
Huge call there, big play.
Look for a run down here at the bottom of the screen. Looks like Center Grove's loading that side up, too.
Handoff up the middle.
No H-back. We tripped him up pretty well. They're 22. Andres is getting in there.
Man,
I'll tell you,
Andres is all over the place.
Andres and Geiger are really doing a number today. I guess that's why you got them playing those positions, right?
Well, and they're both 2-year starters. Both of them started as 5th graders at linebacker last year.
Well, that is nice. Nice to have that.
Yeah. And they're on the same side together.
2nd goal at the 5-yard line.
They can run up top here. Yep.
Oh, it's a big
Handoff
hole.
up the middle.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Big play coming. Big play coming now.
Miles Mays just takes it off that right side.
Man, I'll tell you what, Miles Mays could play for me any day of the week, buddy. I love the way he runs.
Well, I got to be honest with you. 33
And 45.
33 can play for me. Sam Prickle can block.
And,
He's
absolutely.
He's doing a great job of that H-back position. And, you know, the O-line, it's hard to see what they're doing, but they're obviously doing their jobs in there.
And somebody else pulled around there. I thought I saw 45, but I know that's not accurate because they don't. Maybe it's 40. No, there it is.
Big play, 12 to
44,
12. They're
43.
going for one. This looks like a counter set, possibly.
Yep. Counter. Oh, man. They sniffed it out.
Handoff.
Yeah, they blew Center Grove blew that lead kickout blocker up.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch, I think it's Big 72, I think. Or is it 94? Well, they had some stuff there.
Yep.
Well, 12 to 12. Here we
Hey,
go.
man, we got us a game.
6.5 minutes. Everything we thought it might be.
Yep.
You and I were talking about it earlier today, about what we thought this game would be, and we both had a one possession. I had it a 1 or 2 point game. You had it a 6-point game. It's everything we thought it would be.
Absolutely. I don't know if you saw. There's a plane flying overhead with a banner that says "Don't kick it to Shipman."
Yeah, I saw that. I paid that. That's a dedicated Center Grove fan got that done.
Right.
Our Brownsburg fan. Now Brownsburg's going to be kicking the ball off. One thing that always impressed me about Center Grove's team is something I picked up from you a couple years ago. Every year you figure something out. It's one thing that bothers me about quitting coaching. I love having all the free time, but you spend all those years tweaking, adding, kind of perfecting what you think is your practice plan, your system, and then you're just done. You know. But one thing I picked up from you, a little thing that I admired, is when you guys would score, when Center Grove would score, or the other team would score, which is rare. I never got to experience that. But you guys were already calling your kickoff team. The guys that weren't on extra point were gathered up, had the tee, had the ball. You guys would finish the extra point offensive play, and you'd be lined up ready to kick off within 20 seconds. And it's just a little thing like that that's pretty impressive at this level.
Again, you do this for so long, you have the little things down and you know what you're doing. You know, I was fortunate to have 4 guys with me for a long time: Scott Hines, TJ Smithy, Paul Bennett, and Aaron Steven. And when you got those guys, and then through the years we've sprinkled some other guys in, Joel Cox, Todd Railing. And so
I don't know Todd, but I would rank all those guys above Bennett.
Oh, man, guess who they kicked it to?
All right, it worked out for
Woo!
him. You missed my Bennett joke there. You got so serious.
I got it.
All right.
Everybody always wants to crack on Bennett.
I like him.
Bennett's my dude, man.
Well, he's never bought me lunch.
Come to think of it, I don't know if he's bought me lunch either. But I like to pay for his lunch just for the entertainment.
Yeah. Well, Brownsburg kicked it deep there and got away with it. Picked it to Shipman. Is going to start the drive about the 42-yard line for Center Grove.
Let's see what we got here.
6 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock.
All right, so we're going to run. We're going to see belly action up top here. Oh man, a little fumble. Just so people know too that may be tuning in late. I know we got 5 minutes, but literally 15 seconds before the end of the second quarter, it came down in buckets.
It did
for about a minute and a half. So you wonder if that ball's staying dry, wet turf, a little bit into there. Here we go. Let's see.
It literally poured. It was like one big raindrop.
Let's see if we get belly again. I think we are. Yep, belly again.
Sticking with it. It's Geiger. Very well defended, but man, he's working. He's working.
Looking like old Lukey boy up here. It's all in the family there.
Should have been maybe a 1-yard gain, and he just kept driving them legs and can stretch it out to 4 or 5.
And he's getting hit like right away too, right? Big third down play.
Wingback was a little mismatched there on the linebacker. You guys always had smallish wingbacks, but they could block, and you have to be able to block because you're blocking a linebacker every play.
Here we go, belly again.
Just going to stick with it.
Well, why not, right?
I think they're going to pick up the first down.
Yep, weak side belly in that overload look. It gives them an extra blocker over there.
They're doing a good job. 72 for Center Grove. Looks like one of your best blockers.
That's big Bronson Grant.
Bronson Grant. He's doing work over there on that defense.
That's in his DNA. His brother used to wrestle pigs. That's how tough they are. Here we go. A little different look, though. A little change in direction of going with Geiger now at lead blocking and getting a little change of pace with Andres there at full, which is, we would do that over the years, and it really kind of pay off. You get a little change in running style, a little change in tempo. They're probably looking for a little bit of a home run right here.
That's a personal foul on. They called him for a late hit. He kind of tripped over and fell on him. I don't know if I like that call or not. The Brownsburg's player came in at the end and tripped and fell on the Center Grove player, and they called a personal foul. That was interesting. Well, both teams can probably equally complain about some things, so it should equal out, right?
That is correct.
Center Grove with 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Clock's ticking. They're at 1st and 10 at the 20.
I got a message from our director of officials going back to that head personal foul call. It is a penalty hitting in the head area of a passer.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Wow, he got blue. Wow. Man, there he is again.
Wow.
Big play, Cheryl in there. Good night.
On that counter play, they're pulling both guards. Cheryl just came in under.
No, they're pulling the guard. They're pulling the tackle and the tight end. So if that fullback doesn't sit in there and block them, they're not blocked.
He came in from the 3 up top.
Oh, okay. So somebody didn't come down on him then.
Yeah,
let's see it again.
Cheryl came in from up.
He's right over the nose.
Yeah, and he actually came in through the strong side.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you gotta.
Oh, here we go. Ball's on the ground.
No signal, but
I don't see a signal yet. Still no signal. Still no signal.
I guess we're just supposed to know. Center Grove's ball, first down.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Big change of play
Ooh,
here.
Boy, both teams did something.
Change
they
of
haven't done all day.
momentum here.
First and 10.
Man, that's a big play on both sides here. Geiger on belly.
Number 4, Bester with the tackle.
Now see, call me stubborn or old or crazy. I wouldn't stop running that. I'd run it all the way to the goal line.
That's 2 of us.
Crisscrossed yourself a minute ago.
Down for the Trojans
Yep.
from the 25-yard line.
They found something there. And
Yeah,
Brownsburg has
they're
not been
staying
able
in
to
that
stop it.
unbalanced look. So now it's going to be a belly to Andres now up top. They're changing running backs here. Now it's going to
They're going
Andres.
to call him for leaning. Oh,
Yep.
no, they're calling offsides.
Offsides on defense.
Center Grove's having some luck with that official up there, I think.
Got an offsides on the defense.
I think he's lined up offsides.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's no more than – that's a pretty easy call if they line up all sides. I don't know if you're
Red zone. Going to be first
just
and
inside
10.
ball, just inside the 20.
I mean, they're staying
It's
in it.
belly again.
They're staying in it.
It's belly again. It is belly again. I don't like the way Bronson Grant is just staying engaged in his block.
72?
Yeah.
He's good. He's very good. 93, your center just about got called for a hold there.
That's Big Bishop.
He was kind of riding his man down there, getting a little handsy.
Well, it's tough when you got the nose blitzing and you're asking a center to snap and block at the same time. See, like he gets through right there
Yeah.
on his snap hand.
Was that down or just belly again?
I was watching Cheryl the whole time who made the tackle, and he just shot the gap to the hand. I'll be able to see here if I can tell a little bit.
He's quick. He makes plays.
That's just
belly.
that's scissors.
Oh, okay. Fullback went the other way.
Yep, that's scissors.
It's going to bring up a third down.
Is that the right guard? Has he got to help on that 0?
Well, it depends on the ball's away. Now, so now we're in open here, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're coming up back to Andres here, going the other way. Yep.
Hand off to 22.
Clock's ticking down to a minute and a half right now.
I don't think Center Grove's in a hurry right here, really. Why
No,
would you be?
If anything, if I'm Brownsburg, I'd probably take a timeout.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry here if I'm Center Grove.
No, you got 3 timeouts.
And Belly's been working if it goes to there. And you got a few Brownsburg guys out on the field here. They see if they get off before they're backing up now.
Center Grove could run no play here and probably get 5 easy yards.
Oh, we
Go
got
on
twin.
to-
We got double wing set up here. Oh no! He fumbled the ball. They were going to try to run jet pass, is what they were going to try to run.
I
Yep.
think he was wide open.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. They were trying to run jet pass here.
How's the hand supposed to be on this? Yeah.
Yep, trying to run jet pass here.
54 seconds. Brownsburg's pinned deep, got the ball back, but probably going to play it for overtime here. The last thing you want to do is throw an interception or something, give Center Grove another chance.
Yeah.
Both teams do have all 3 timeouts remaining. So
54 seconds here.
a lot of things can happen.
This is a run play coming back to this side down at the bottom here.
Safeties are very,
Kick.
very deep.
Oh, man, he missed the hole, though.
99 for Center Grove.
Big Tasty.
Hand off to Mays.
Big Tasty refused to be big blocked. Center Grove's taking timeout. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think that's smart. You put yourself in a situation now, you're really forcing Brownsburg not to make a mistake. Are they comfortable with just running what they run? You kind of start pressing yourself a little bit here with 43 seconds left. You try to do some things you're not doing every day.
In this field position, I don't think you want to get too risky.
I think they're trying to add more time on the clock. 51 seconds, I think, is what they're trying to go back to. Yep, there we go.
Got squared away.
Yep.
That last play by who you call Big Tasty, Kyvan, was a work of art, much like Tony Thomas work of art. TonyThomasArt.com. Go check him out. we got a picture of a print of he's got a picture of his father-in-law, Phil Robertson, baptizing a lady, and he took about 1 million still shots and painted a beautiful picture of it. And for our marriage, we had a marriage retreat at our house a couple weeks ago that you didn't attend, by the way. And
I was at a marriage. My niece was getting married in Atlanta. So
well, there you go. But anyhow, Tony brought a picture of that, a print, had it signed by Miss Kay and Phil, and we gave it to we raised some money for an organization, and the highest donor got that picture. It's beautiful.
Fantastic. Man, I tell you what, 94 Alti, he did not play much DN last week, but he is playing some really good DN right now for Center Grove. He played that spot for us last year, and, man, he is playing really, really well.
I'd say Alti, Grant, Harding Riggle.
Big Tasty.
They're really
Big Tasty.
They're really putting it together up here on the front line for Center Grove. They're starting to find a groove there.
Let's give people a quick update real quick of the IEFA right now. Ben Davis 26-0. They're still undefeated. Noblesville 14-0 over Carmel. They're still undefeated. Westfield got their first win, 28-7. Right, Westfield.
Yes, sir.
Is 1-1, correct?
Yeah, Westfield's 1-1.
Yep.
HSC's now 1-1. Pike's down to 0-2, and then
this is a big game here because Brownsburg's at 1-0, Center Grove's 0-1, so we could have a log jam there, kind of those top 4 to 5 spots.
Yeah, it's very interesting, the IFA this year. I've never quite seen it this wide open in a while. Like I said, I think Carmel's got a chance to get some offense together because their defense is playing well. Pike and HSC are both coming back into our league. They're a little undermanned right now, but
hey,
they're
if we
doing
get
it
a
the right
chance to
way.
see Pike's got a kid on their team that's pretty doggone explosive.
Yes, sir. I know you're talking about. Yeah, he's a man. And HSC's mostly 5th graders, and they're going to be special moving forward.
All right, so looks like it's going to be a pass play. Nope, probably a run play here. Yep, run. It's a run.
That's Troop.
Oh, man. Great tackle. Great
Excellent
tackle. Clancy.
There. Christian Clancy comes in and makes a play now.
Clancy, big play, buddy. Big time play.
4th down. Center Grove took their final timeout. So with 43 seconds, Brownsburg's got a decision.
So think about this. Clancy comes in. Man, that's a big play. Remember, Story went out hurt earlier. Clancy came in for him. And, man, that's a big play right there.
That was a beautiful tackle. I'm telling you, Troop is not easy to corral. That was nice. 43.5 seconds should be on the clock. That's where it was when they originally stopped it. A lot of times we're, working with parents and people to volunteer to run the chains, to work the clock, things like that. And I know the officials try to get with that clock operator to, even I've been coaching football 20 years. I need to be refreshed on what your signals mean. When am I starting the clock? When it's just the play clock, things like that.
Yeah.
The last thing you want it to come down to is the game be heavily influenced by.
Well, that's what I have to do. Back when I was young, I used to have to tell our head of officials, Rob Toll, back younger when I was coaching in-house and stuff, he would always need to come to me for questions about officiating and this and that, and I'd always have to tell him. Of course, I'd tell him what way benefited me, but I know he's listening right now, and I'm sure he's nodding his head in agreement.
I got a big taste of that last October. Yep, I got a big taste of that.
Shots fired number 1 today, folks.
There's no program like Center Grove program. I'm envious. Top to bottom, I'm envious of what y'all got rolling down there.
Man, you get me all choked up.
Well, sorry, sir. 4th and 4. I'd probably just let old Mays run it.
Yep, Mays going to
trying
run
to get
it
him
right
to draw.
here at the
They're just trying to get it. They're trying to draw him. Center Grove ain't falling for it again.
Good job. Good
now,
job.
Brownsburg does that play that it's really rare. It's kind of like that a unicorn. They punt. So we're going to have to see if they choose to punt. With 37 seconds, with Center Grove out of timeouts, I'd be tempted to just run counter or something here. And, even if they get the ball here at the 30-yard line with no timeouts, what are they going to run, 2-3 plays? You can hold them, right?
Yep.
Center Grove hasn't had any big plays.
Well, they'll come back to that. He'll come back to that jet pass that got blown up, I would imagine.
Well, it was there.
Yep. Yep.
It was there. I feel like with any of that crisscross, counteraction, jet, there's been a little, they've been unsure of themselves on that ball handling today. Definitely got some things to work on there. I'm sure Coach Moore will get straightened out. Brownsburg's got some decisions to make. Coach Malloy's putting his best coaching hat on here. Thinking, all right, do I run it? Do I pass it? Do I punt it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here, man, I think I like May's chances better than snapping the ball, catching the ball, kicking the ball, going downfield, tackling the guy so that he doesn't kind of run it back. Put it like that, I like May.
I think I'd just let May run a counter again.
Yep. That, or you might see Troop try to get out to the edge, but the problem is you run into that penalty option, or sometimes you run to the edge sometimes, and you get that guy on the edge trying to.
They're punting. The only reason I wouldn't punt it is number 4.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, I don't know why they would. Oh, right.
That's going to work out for him.
Clancy, don't know if that's a smart play or not by Clancy.
It worked out.
But it worked out.
I mean, if that ball bounces off Clancy and Troop picks it up there, it's a different situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Hey, plus
all right,
about
here we go.
18, 20 yards gain there. Good job
Let's
by
see if we're okay. So
Dollar with the punt.
Yeah, we got Shipman in the game.
If we see double wing.
Man, they broke the huddle with 2 guys. Oh, man.
They did it again.
I think they can. Yeah, so I bet you're going to see jet pass right here if I'm a betting man. Jet pass coming right here. Look how wide Andres is, too.
Look how deep that number 1 safety is, though.
Yep. Oh, man. And he snapped it, too. And they just don't look like they are just quite settled in on what the head guy in the huddle a little bit early.
False start. Offense.
Yeah, they broke the huddle with 12 guys a couple of times today.
Wonder if they'll just go back and run belly here now, just be done.
Seeing where those safeties are, I don't know. It might be worth a 1 shot. Yeah, you're right there. They ain't running it.
Yeah. And they're not. They're going to run ISO up top. Yep. Right to Andres.
Clock's down to 24 seconds. They do not have a timeout left.
They're getting up on the ball. They're going to go.
Second down.
Oh, they got plenty of time to get another one in. Let's see what they do here. What if they run it
Spike
again?
it.
Nope, they're going to run it again to Andres. Yep. Oh, yep.
He gets out of bounds. 4 seconds. Now maybe you go to the whatever play you got in your pocket. 4.5 seconds or 4 seconds flat pretty much, and you got 1 play here.
Let's get loud, Bulldog fans. We got 4 seconds left.
Tight right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, they're not lined up right.
Bulldog fans, let's go.
They are now.
Yep. Here we go, jet pass. Jet pass. Here it comes.
Just let it rip. Uh-oh, this could be a run.
No. Oh, mercy sakes.
He tripped.
Yep. Who's that still down? Oh, it's Andres. He'll get up.
Wow. All right. Well,
Overtime.
got overtime again. The second overtime game in the IEFA this season.
Yeah.
We will be right back after this message to bring you overtime.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
All right, we're back for overtime. While we were gone, there was a toss. Brownsburg won the toss and deferred to go to defense first. Center Grove will be out on offense. And Coach Blades, what are you thinking right here for Center Grove?
I'd run that same formation they've been running with a wing.
That unbalanced wheat.
Yeah, just run it over and over. They're getting 3 or 4 yards of play.
Running belly unbalanced out of that loaded. I call it. It's not unbalanced. It's a loaded side with the wing in half. And
I say if Center Grove avoids a bobbled snap, a false start, a holding call, or any kind of funny exchanges, they'll score. That's a lot to avoid, which means I'd probably just turn and hand it off to Geiger or Andres and hit it off tackle.
Yep.
And they started at the 10-yard line. I don't know why the officials are at the 5.
They're getting it corrected. Man, you were just quick on those guys. That trigger's quick. You got a little PTSD there with officials.
A little bit.
Man.
A little bit. I was attacked by zebras when I was raised as a young boy.
Here we go. Yep, this is what we're going to get. Geiger up top, running belly. Here we go. There it is.
Look who's there. Big Cheryl. Big Cheryl. Jason Cheryl, big 53, has been making plays. I would run opposite
He ain't the
him.
only one either. 70. Who is that in there?
Is that 16 again? Is that Ham?
Yep. 15. That was Arnold.
Arnold. I don't think Ham's playing defense.
He played a little bit. Arnold's doing a good job today. He's up top at their defensive end.
Yeah, I'd run it down here.
Here we go. We're running jet this way.
Man.
Good night.
That's old 33 there, who's also developing into one of my favorite players, Sam Prickle. He can block, he can tackle, he can play football, ladies and gentlemen. That's that jet. Is that jet up, or did he just decide to turn it up?
He just turned it up. Yep.
Wow.
Man,
good block on that end.
Yeah, that's Bronson Grant at left tackle. All right, here we go.
3rd and goal.
Oh no, man.
That's a killer.
I think they were going to run. I think they were going to run some.
Like a toss or something?
No, I actually think it may have been almost a boot type look, but out of. Off of that ISO, but I could be wrong.
There's a mistake that they needed to avoid, but see if they can overcome it here.
You know, I do feel like this team has the capabilities, unlike a lot of teams in the past, to kind of make that big play up. You know, Alvis throws the ball well, Shipman's out on the edge.
I think jet up's a better option in these situations, or that jet pass, but they're going to run it because you can see the alignment.
Yep, boot. Yep, that's that boot off of that, what we were talking about.
Wow. Arnold, and who's that there? Big number
73.
That's him again. That's a big. That's
Clayton Edwards. 73, Clayton Edwards. Big play, buddy. Big time play. Is that? Yeah.
You're going the wrong way. Get off the field.
Oh, you got to get off the field.
Take a timeout if you need to, Coach. You got this.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're going to that 4 deep safety look.
Watch crisscross here. Nope.
Straight up, throw it to Shipman.
Yep. Alvy's tucking and running. Oh, smart decision. Don't throw the ball away. Play defense.
Well, Brownsburg's defense rose to the challenge there.
Yep.
Alvy didn't have he had a receiver there. He would have had to throw it up and
hope. They had a bunch of guys back for Brownsburg. They kind of dropped thinking either counter or pass.
Yeah, well, you're just going to throw it up and hope Shipman can go 1-on-4. And
well, it was Shipman. I didn't even notice if Shipman was in at receiver at the bottom. Yeah. All right, here we go. Big time.
Brownsburg just needs to find that goal line to win this game.
Big time here. This is a big play. This is big money plays right here.
Jacoby Dowler's bringing the play in from the sidelines.
Same thing. Brownsburg can't afford to go backwards here.
They're sticking with the H back. Looks like counter. I'm going to say jet counter.
No, it's a pass.
No way.
Nope, it's jet outside. Yeah, it's a pass. I told you it'd be a pass.
Well, you know more than I do. They cleared it out. They cleared out that slot.
Complete to number 9, Jonathan Douglas.
Jonathan Douglas just come underneath that linebacker where he vacated. Yeah.
I felt like it was, even though he ran in motion, that's a formation. I felt like it was pass right there.
You called it. Andres chased the motion and reduced down a little much and gave up that room.
Yeah, they're running down here straight to the bottom. Looks like Center Grove's coming right hard at him too.
Mays
Get
gets
in. He did.
Well, there you have it. Brownsburg Junior Bulldogs with a great overtime win against the Center Grove Junior Trojans. What a ball game, Coach.
Yep. Man. Brownsburg did a good job there off the edge, just really blowing that edge up and really trying to get after it.
Both teams got much better today. It'll be very interesting as this season goes on. I think these two teams are both in the mix to win this thing. So,
I agree. I agree. I think both of these teams are going to kind of come back and get back from this. I thought both teams looked better than they did week one.
Absolutely.
So that is a credit to both coaching staffs right there. They looked much better than they did game one.
Again, thank you to Noblesville Trophies for that Noblesville Trophies touchdown. Thank you to Tony Thomas Art, and thanks to Blades Audio Video. We will see you guys next week as we are at Noblesville for the 1-1 Westville Junior Shamrocks against the 2-0 Noblesville Grinders.
Yep.
Have a good evening. God bless.